Hello class. So today we are going to learn how we are going to create matrix. Okay. So matrix is something similar to what we have in Excel. So if you are familiar with Excel and you have experience of using pivot table, it will be a lot easier for you to understand how we are going to work with pivot tables. So to create matrix, first you can go to the visualizations. You can see in your visualizations panel you have table, you have the slicer, and you have the matrix. So in your visualization, when you go to first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and then in the fifth row, fifth column, okay, you can see matrix. So you can just click on the matrix. Now the benefit of matrix is that it automatically aggregates the data and it enables you to drill down. Now what does drill down mean? We will understand that with an example. Okay, so let me just maximize this first. Okay, because I know that we are going to load a lot of data in it, and before we load a lot of data, I want to maximize it. Okay, so I have created a new page already, and the name of the report is page 2. See, you can create a new page like this. Just click on the plus symbol and it will create a new page. Okay, so let me delete this page 3. Okay, so we have page 2 and I'll rename the page 2 as matrix. To rename it, you just have to click twice. It's similar to what we have workbook in Excel, right? So I'll rename it as matrix. And in the matrix, if you see in the visualizations panel, okay, in the visualizations panel, we have the rows, we have the columns, and then we have the values. Okay, so we are going to select what is the row, what is the column, and with respect to that particular row and column value, okay, with that row and column value, we are going to have a particular value. Okay, so for the row, we have a region name. Okay, so in the row, I want region name. I hope you are already familiar with the data. Okay, because we have discussed the data in the previous classes. Okay, sorry, in the we are going to have region name in the columns. Okay, in the columns, because I want Great Manchester, Merseyside, South Yorkshire, Tyne and Wear, West Midlands, and West Yorkshire. These 6 regions as particular columns. And in the rows, I want date. Okay, the date. So if you type date, you can see there uh, there is a drop down which has a date hierarchy. Okay, because in date you have the year, like which year that particular date belongs to. Then we have the quarters for that year, which quarter it belongs to, like first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and then fourth quarter, right? And then we have the month, the name of the month, from Jan to December, which month it belongs to, and then the date. So from 1st to 31st, right? And if it's Feb, for the leap year, we have 1st to 28, right? So let me drag the date in the rows. Okay. So when you do that, you have respective columns and then respective rows. Just give me a second. Okay. So we have the rows that is the date. Okay. So in the date you can see, if I, okay, let me zoom in so that you can see clearly. So in the date we have the year, right? You can see in the visualizations panel on my right hand side. Let me minimize the data. In the rows we have year, quarters, month, and day, right? This is the hierarchy. So the same hierarchy you are going to see in your report, right? So this is year. Let's check out 1995. Okay, the year 1995. Let me maximize it. And then we have the quarters, right? So let me check in quarter 1. In quarter 1 I have month. So in 1995 for quarter 1 we have Jan, Feb, and March, right? For the first 3 months. And then in January I have, okay, so the data what we have belongs to only day 1. That is the 1st January. If we check for Feb, okay, even for February we have first, for March we have first. Okay, now for that particular region and for that particular year, okay, for the date hierarchy, I want to check out a particular value. Okay, so Great Manchester 1995, I want some values here, right? Currently the values is empty. So what value I want is sales volume. Okay, so if you go to the data and if you search for sales volume, sales volume. Okay, so this data is also represented here, right, in our table view. Okay, this is how our data looks. Okay, region name, and then if you check the filters, we have 6 regions. For that particular date, for that particular region, we have certain values. Now what our matrix is going to do is, it is going to aggregate all the values for a particular region, for a particular year, for a particular month, and for a particular day. So that is what we have in this particular matrix. So if you check in the values, we have sum of all the sales volume. So sum for what? For 1995, if I check for 1995 is 130,000, okay, and 152. So this is the total. But if I want to again distribute this, and if I want to know for particular region, so Great Manchester is 33,300 approximately, 33,260. Then Merseyside is 16,613, right, and so on. If you want to break it down even more, then we can break it down. Okay, so you will click on plus. Okay, then I'll go to January. Okay, you can see how it keeps on breaking down. So this is our matrix. Now if I just mentioned before that we have a feature. Okay, we have one feature which is called as drill down, right? Drill, it's called as drilling. So if you know the drill machine, right, is they have used the name that particular drill in this particular feature. So when we say drill, it means you want to dig deeper, right? So the drill machine, if you want to dig something, if you want to create a hole, if you want to go deeper, you create a drill with a drill machine. So similarly here they have called the feature as drill. So just click on the particular matrix. When you click on the matrix, you will see an option, this particular arrow. Okay, you can see on the screen this particular arrow which is pointing down. Now for some of you, if your matrix is not particularly aligned like this, see, I moved my matrix. Now it's gone from this particular area. The drill option has gone, but this drill option has appeared at the top. Okay, so depending upon how you arrange your matrix, see, if I arrange it on the right side, again it comes down. Okay, so you check, you just arrange your matrix properly, and then you can check where is your drill option. So when I click on drill down, you can see I click once. Okay, I click once and then I click on a particular year. So 1995, you can see. Now it has drilled to a particular year, the option I selected, right? And it has drilled to a particular year. Then if I want, I can even drill to a particular quarter. Okay, so in quarter one, again I have Jan, Feb and March. Now what if you want to go to the previous state? If you want to go to your previous state, just drill up. This is drill down and this is drill up. So I'll click drill up. I'll go back to the previous state. Again drill up. I'll go back to the previous state and again drill up. So you are back to your original state. Okay. Just a second. Yes. Now still the drill down option is on. Okay. So let me just off it. Now there is another option which is called as expanding expanding your hierarchy. Okay, so you can see when I move my cursor on that particular option, that is two arrows pointing down which are connected, expand all down one level in the hierarchy. So it goes to the next level. Okay, so right now your level is what? Year, right? Year. So if you go to the next level, it's going to be quarters. You can see in your visualization panel, you have years, quarters, month and day. This is the hierarchy. So you can check. I'll click on the option. See, it has now gone to the next level. And then I'll click again. It goes to the next level. That is quarters. Then it is going to months. And if I click once again, it will go to day. Right. So we have the year, then quarters, then month, and then the day. So you can use the same option again, drill up, to go back to your previous state. Okay, so this feature is called as drill down. I hope you are clear with the drill down option. So this is the use of matrix. So if you are familiar with the matrix, if you are familiar with pivot table in Excel, I'm sure you must have understood how actually this particular option works. Okay. Now we are going to move on to our next option, which is creating visualizations, creating different charts and different diagrams.